And as you breathe out slowly and smoothly, you can just allow the facial muscles to soften. You can just let go of some of that tension. And you can give yourself permission to know that you are going to activate this next level of being comfortable with yourself. This next level of being courageous sometimes, of expanding that comfort zone. And you're going to invite in those feelings of being supported and recognized and seen and belonging and validated. We're going to reduce resistance to those ideas of being judged or embarrassed. Maybe we're going to even normalize those experiences. And imagine how installing these resources can instantly begin to liberate, instantly begin to cause that personal freedom to grow. Because what would really be possible for you if you were okay with people judging you? And resting in knowing that you judge people too sometimes. Maybe even setting an intention right now to judge people less. Maybe even setting an intention right now to judge yourself less and accept yourself more. You don't expect other people to be perfect. And you don't have to expect yourself to be perfect. And that feels good, doesn't it? And as you touch the roof of your mouth with the very tip of your tongue, you can notice that your jaw automatically relaxes. That's right, relax the jaw now. And as your jaw relaxes, you can allow that pleasant feeling to spread everywhere it needs to go. As you go deeper and deeper inside. And remembering that you do not have to pay attention to my voice now. You can just let that conscious mind drift and dream and think about whatever it wants to think about. And you can begin to relax the little muscles around the eyes. You can begin to relax the corners of the mouth and just allow those shoulders to loosen a little bit more with each and every out breath. And you can relax a little bit more deeply with each and every number now. From 3 down to 1. And 3. Seeing the number 3. Moving into number 2. And down to 1. Relaxing even more deeply as you slide right through 0 now. And I am speaking to you, the subconscious mind. You can have more of what you truly desire by turning up the volume on freedom. Freedom to try and fail. Freedom to keep going and succeed. Turning up that level of personal confidence. and knowing that you are valuable just by existing. That's right, turning it up now and letting it be easy. That's it, let it be easy. And you are doing well. Relaxing deeper down, allowing that relaxation to expand. Scanning your body now. Maybe it seems like there's a light that's scanning your body and looking for places for that relaxation to settle in. And I wonder if you can imagine now that you see a safe and appealing pool of water. And that water, it is turning an ideal color. An ideal color that melts away stress and tension. And maybe you dip your hand into that water and you notice the color and the temperature. And I wonder if the color of that water is shifting to an ideal color that dissolves away inappropriate fears or limiting beliefs, that washes away those old self-sabotaging behaviors. And I wonder what color that water would be if it were to unlock your passion, unlock your love, unlock your talent and creativity. And a person can get a sense of what it feels like to be embarrassed in front of others. And maybe it's helpful to see this from a little bit of a distance, with a little helpful space in between. Maybe it's that old mental image, that idea of standing on a stage with a spotlight on you and feeling all those eyes judging you. And it's just an image, just a picture produced by your brain. And that means you have control over it, because it has nothing to do with reality. And it has nothing to do with other people. So you can see that image now, that you over there, feeling the judgment of others. So you can let that image become like a circus mirror. You can allow that image to be distorted, even funny. It can be outdated. You can make it smaller now, less scary. That old mental picture that used to scare you, now it belongs in the fun house. And as you relax, your inner mind can let all that old intensity and fear diminish and decrease and fade away. Letting it dwindle now, dwindling down. And there's that image of you under scrutiny. There it is, it's become distorted, smaller, faded, and dim. It's in that fun house now, where no one takes anything seriously. people just pass by. And so you can clear it out of your mind to make room for a more positive, resilient, confident ease and comfort in yourself. That's it, a confident ease and comfort in yourself. And you can really hear how quiet things are becoming inside now. So quiet inside, freeing yourself from the prison of having to worry about what someone else thinks. In the privacy of your own mind. And your body, it's become accustomed to many things like wearing new clothes or wearing new shoes. Maybe something that wasn't quite what you're used to. Maybe it's that idea of dressing up fancy when you prefer to be casual and it doesn't feel just right. Or like tasting certain foods or drinks that you never have before. Maybe even having that slightly embarrassing feeling at a restaurant when you don't know what to order because you've never been there before. And all the options seem so foreign to you. You don't know how to pronounce them. And that's okay. Because after a while, those new things, those difficult things, they can become easy. Those new places and those new activities, they can begin to feel quite normal. And a person can imagine what it might be like the first time to play in a band with an audience in front of them for the very first time. They step onto stage and their heart races. And they start to breathe rapidly and maybe even their hands shake. And they wonder if they're going to be able to manage it. But they press through. And that calm focus becomes determination. And you breathe deep. And you start playing. And after a few minutes, that body begins to adapt. And some people find out that it really becomes enjoyable afterwards, that there's even a natural high, a buzzing feeling, exhilaration, invigoration. And then a few shows later on that same stage, it just doesn't feel as nerve-wracking as it did the first time. And bit by bit, and gig by gig, regularly performing in front of people becomes normal. And that heart rate remains steady. And it even feels normal and easy. And that's because your body has a capacity for making those adjustments, for knowing it is safe. And sometimes a person can realize that they aren't as confident as they'd like to be. And that's okay. You are okay. And that confidence can begin growing now. And you can take steps to practice day by day. And you feel yourself becoming more robust and more resilient, with a greater sense of social ease and confidence. That idea of social ease, feeling recognized and seen, and eventually even accepted and belonging. That's right. Becoming more socially resilient. Maybe feeling a little uneasy about showing up, but doing it anyway. And you do. Stepping out of that comfort zone and allowing that comfort zone to expand now. Learning how to handle silence. Silence is okay, isn't it? And that's okay. You are. And imagine how installing these resources can instantly begin to liberate, instantly begin to cause that personal freedom to grow. Because what would really be possible for you if you were okay with people judging you? And resting in knowing that you judge people too sometimes. Maybe even setting an intention right now to judge people less. Maybe even setting an intention right now to judge yourself less. To accept others more. And accept yourself more. You don't expect other people to be perfect. And you don't have to expect yourself to be perfect. And that feels good, doesn't it? And it can feel so good to be lighthearted. To not take yourself so seriously. Because it is kind of funny to take yourself too seriously, isn't it? And a person can imagine feeling so much more relaxed inside. ready to shrug it off when things don't go perfectly. And we've all done it. We've all felt embarrassed and judged. And that's normal. Others have felt that way too. Gradually extending your comfort zone. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to misunderstand. And you are doing well. You can remember this session often and develop greater confidence and resilience. And you can feel accepted and supported. Really knowing it's less important to care what someone else thinks of you, and knowing, and I mean really knowing, that they probably aren't even thinking of you. People just pass by. And that's okay. And you are. Because what would really be possible for you if you were okay with people judging you? You don't expect other people to be perfect. And you don't have to expect yourself to be perfect. And that feels good, doesn't it? And you feel yourself becoming more robust and more resilient, with a greater sense of social ease and confidence. That idea of social ease, feeling recognized and seen, and eventually even accepted and belonging. That's right. Becoming more socially resilient. Maybe feeling a little uneasy about showing up, but doing it anyway. And you do. Stepping out of that comfort zone and allowing that comfort zone to expand now. A fresh start day by day. Always new. And endless good flows to you in endless ways. And it feels good to know that you always have enough and you are already good enough. And more, you feel better about who you are. And more, you become the person you really want to be. And more, you notice yourself making the healthy choice. And you know tranquility is always available to you. You know healing is always available to you. And you are. better and better all the time. And so it is. Breathing in these changes now, and ready to come back to your normal waking state, bringing with you that sense of calm and clarity and confidence on the count of 5. 1, feeling good. 2, feeling marvelous. 3, wiggling those fingers and toes. And 4, like you're washing your face with cold water. And 5, eyes wide open, fully present in the room, stretching out, and welcome back to the here and now. You're already a friend of mine because you're tuned in to the Get Well with Me podcast. And I want you to come and hang out with me this Wednesday and experience the magic of a live group hypnosis session on Zoom. So look for the link to sign up for Wellness Wednesday in the episode description. And don't resist the urge to click that link because I'd absolutely love to see you there.